even doing? Why did I allow that to happen? A third cycle of the intro. We don't have time for that. We don't have time for that. I got all my things. I'm ready to go, baby. Woo! Ow, 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 ow. Hi, NJ. Oh man, today's crazy. I busted out an old thing. Oh, Zav. Zav is here. Wow, my buddy NJ and my Zav. They're here. Hi. Hi. Hello. Today we're up for some nostalgia. Cause I busted out an old asset I made like maybe a year ago. My old stream mix. It's playing right now, the music. Ah! I'm not a buddy. Okay, you can be a buddy. Maybe just for today. We had power issues when you streamed. Oh, you mean when NJ streamed? Yeah. Wah! Yes, the old stream mix has my old stream tunes in it. I'm moving the mic. Don't get scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared! I'm shockingly energetic today. I haven't even had a sip of my coffee yet. I made coffee before the stream started. I have the window open, and we're gonna close that a little bit because it's loud as hell out there. Today is Thursday. I had work today. I was working today. Oh my goodness, I was working today. Upsetting. Deeply. Deeply upsetting. All I can do is laugh. All I can do is laugh. Press Destroyer 2. The second one. Hi. Welcome. I was working today. I'll explain what this stream is in a second. I figure I'll take my chance now before hopefully any of us have started working on anything to just sit here and talk, because I don't think I'm going to be streaming otherwise this week. But there's a couple of things I need to make sure, 100% sure I mention at least once during the stream before I explain anything to you guys. So that's what we're going to be doing right now. So I was at work. I just got out like an hour and a half ago. It was a fine day. I have my complaints, but who doesn't? And I will not be talking about them because I don't feel like it. I don't want to dedicate my time, my precious time I have here today with all of you to complaining right now. So yeah, work was okay. We'll leave it at that. What should we talk about first? The two topics in my head are actually both about NJ. I'll talk about the debut happens. NJ's debut happened on was it Saturday? Last Saturday? So I wanted to say, with my words, my adult words, a big congratulations to my friend. Yes, I did do the model. Yes, I was lying to all of you that I didn't know anything about it. I'm sorry. I was lying through my teeth my last stream about it. And I thought I would be more obvious, but as I was saying the lie, I realized mid-lie, I'm like, shit, this is a little too convincing. But the problem is that if I try to make it less convincing, I would just end up straight up saying like, oh, I totally didn't do anything for it. Like, we're not doing that. I promised I wouldn't say anything. And will I keep my promises? If any of you are wondering a bit more about that, I guess I can talk about, on my ends, my experience. I had a very pleasant experience working with Mr. Ende Draws. As he showed you all, he made the design. I did not want anything to do with that. I specifically asked him, give me a design. I said, give me a design. I don't want any part of this. And then he's like, oh, roger that. And got to work on his beautiful illustration, and it was wonderful and fabulous, and I loved it. And I had no notes. I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'll work with this. I was looking at the design with live 2D lens, and I was thinking to myself, like, okay, I can take the jacket off, I can add a glasses toggle. I might have had other ideas for toggles, but I forget all of them now, and I never did any of them, so the ones you see or saw on debut are, that's it. That's all you got right now. I'm still not very good at rigging, so I apologize to both NJ and his viewers for any future scuff. It is definitely my fault. Because he has all the right equipment. We talked about it. He has the best equipment you can have for VTubing. So it shouldn't be his fault. It should be my fault. I fixed his model one last time. And yeah, I did what I can. Did what I could. Enjoyed myself though. It was a great challenge. His model I started back in April, actually. This was a thing since April. So if you go to some of my past streams, and you hear me talking about like, oh, I wish I was a VTuber mama. Oh, I wish my friend NJ had a VTuber model. I wish you moved too. We knew. We knew. We knew what we were doing. But I don't know if anybody caught on. I don't think anybody caught on to my bullshit. I've been trying to drop hints for months, man. And if some of you have been around for the last couple months and you heard me talking about like, oh, I have these 2 projects I'm working on. The first project was his model. The second project was my model, the one you're looking at right now. Because the reason this model exists, the updated Effie model, is because I had the pleasure of... Excuse me. I had the pleasure of working on NJ's model, and I realized like, oh, my skills have kind of improved, and I'm now really jealous of the quality he has compared to the quality I have, because my model was like a year old at that point, is what I'm trying to say. At that point. Other than like the new outfit and stuff, but everything else was like old. And I was like, I kind of want to redo the Effie model from scratch and maybe add a new outfit or something. So that's what I did. And then that ended up being released first because I'm impatient and NJ was busy. And I think that's all the context I really have to share. Anything else, I probably would rather share with NJ in attendance, like speaking, because otherwise it's not really fair. But there's some funny tidbits and behind the scenes, probably. I haven't really, it's been a while. I finished the model since April? Yeah, since April. We started it like April 20th, around then. I think it was my birthday stream that I was like shitting around like, oh, I wish I was a VTuber mama. I knew it was coming. I knew my goal was being fulfilled at that very moment. So I'm sorry to have messed with all of you for so long, but such is the Effie way. I tell the truth eventually. I promise. If I can tell you the truth at some point, I will. Really great project. Thank you, NJ, for letting me take it on. And thank you, a double thank you, NJ, for using my model so much. He's already using it so much. He's more active than I am now. It's crazy. My second thing is also related to NJ. Tomorrow, I will be on his channel. And we'll finally be doing the peak stream that was supposed to happen, I think, back in April now. Because his PC isn't dog water. So, yeah, we'll be hanging out over there. I think it's 2 p.m. EST. You'll have to look on his channel at his... I don't know if he has the VOD up yet. If you haven't gotten the VOD up yet, NJ, come on, man. I don't even know if NJ's still here. I think that was everything I wanted to mention at this point. So I guess now I'll explain what's happening today. Today is a work stream. I know I haven't been working, but it's my free chat time. Ha ha ha. We're gonna be working on stuff today. This stream is not a very interactive stream, unfortunately, so if you're coming here to be entertained today, you'll be severely disappointed. Sorry. You'll have to come back another time or watch a different VOD or something. I'm sorry. I apologize. This is something I wanted to try out since before ephiepen even became a thing. I've been fascinated by the idea of work streams for a really long time. And back when I was in college, I was like, I should do work streams while I'm doing my homework. Doing my homework. I never ended up doing that because I had roommates and I didn't trust them to not bother me while I was streaming. And say potentially sensitive information on the internet that I don't want people to know. So, yeah. Never did it. And then in the last like 2 years, I haven't really had any homework or anything to do that requires like a work stream. But now I have a novel and I kind of can't stream myself working on a novel the way I can when I draw. So it's been a very offline process for me. And the problem is that I'm having a hard time working on it. So I figure maybe I can try this format I've been curious about for a long time and just see how it goes, and hopefully we're productive, and hopefully we get lots of things done today. And no, I'm not painting my toenails today. Sorry, pedicure guy. Nice to see you again, though. The way it's gonna work, because I thought about this, the way to make it is a tiny bit interactive if you are working on something with me, which is what I highly recommend you do. Just be doing something, you know? Something. So, what we're gonna do today, I had this set up in advance. Hopefully it works. We're gonna have a timer in the corner. I know it's going down right now, and just ignore it. Just ignore that. It's just for testing. We're gonna have a 20-minute timer for work time. So we'll be working during the timer time for 20 minutes. And then I think I have a whole thing. It's a scrolly message. Isn't that cool? It scrolls! So that'll be playing while I'm working. And then we'll have a break time timer. Wait, where's the break time timer? Oh, I don't think I made a break time timer. Well, it'll be 10 minutes. 10 minutes of break time. And during break time is when I will start yapping at you about whatever is on my mind. I might be talking during work time because I like to talk to myself, as is evident by the fact that I'm a streamer. But I also genuinely just stream of consciousness. Sometimes I talk to myself. You're gonna have to deal with that. If you're not into that, you really shouldn't be watching this stream. My expectations for stream performance today, I'm expecting to check the CCV later. It's gonna be like 2 people, and that's totally okay because this is not a traditional live stream. I have accepted the consequences of my actions. I acknowledge them. I'm okay with them. I just really want to try this out. We'll go for like an hour, and if I'm like really not feeling it, I'm not getting anything done, we could just end there and forget this ever happened. If it works out, well, I have to end stream in like 2 hours anyway, so it's just how it worked out today. I don't know. I really shouldn't have chosen to stream directly after work. I apologize for that, but I don't know. I just wanted to try this out and not spend a day off that I could be using to stream main content. Yeah, you get the point. So today, I'm going to open my laptop because I have a laptop that I'm going to be using today. And is it going to make me turn it all the way back on? Oh my god. It is. I'm going to be using my laptop today. And so that means I'm going to keep the microphone on, but I'm going to change the music in a second. You're going to hear me tip-tap typing the whole time. Yeah. Yeah. And the last thing I'll tell you is, God forbid, I really don't think this will happen, but if I get super chats or anything like that, like any type of alert during the stream, I will acknowledge it. Don't worry, I'm not going to ignore you. I'm just going to be focusing on my stuff. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's enough yapping. So today I'm going to be working on my novel. I was going back and forth on whether or not to tell you what it is about today, but I decided against it. Hi BGG, and hi to everyone else. I didn't say hi. Why do I do this? I never say hi like a normal person. Hello Press Destroyer, hello Vince, pedicure guy, hello Zav, hello NJ. I think that's everybody in chat today. And hello to all the any lurkers. I respect you. I'm just like you. Okay. Well, there's just so much I have to get done today. I guess that's what I should clarify first, is what exactly I'm doing. I need to clarify that to myself too. I wrote down actually a list of things I need to do for this novel at this current point. Oh, yes, I wrote it down yesterday. I need a rough draft for the first 10 chapters, and you might be like, that's overkill. Why would you need that much? Because of my plan. Because of my plan. I think I want to release 5 chapters upon launch and then have 5 backup. I don't want to do what I did when I was doing my webcomic and just release everything I have and not have any backup. I need backup. I want backup. I want comfort. So we're gonna work on backup. And then I wanted to summarize. This isn't what I'm expecting to be doing today, by the way. It's just like my overall plan before launch. Summarize chapters 10 to 20. 10 to 20. Have like an idea of what I want. And then it'll be an illustrated novel, so it'll have accompanying illustrations. So I wanted to draft out my illustrations for that. The next 2 things I can't do today. So, yeah. Ha 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 ha. So my plan for today, what I would like to accomplish today, let me look at my Google Doc. Guess I'm running in Google Docs today. This is why I'm on my laptop, because Google Docs kind of destroys my computer, and I don't want to have that going on while I'm streaming. There's something I want to talk about. I'll save it for a break, though. I need to write it down first, so I don't forget. Oh my goodness. You know, the funny thing about today is that I went to work in my glasses, and then I came home and put my contacts in. And I did that on purpose because I knew for a fact that I didn't want my eyes to be already dry from work. So, and I knew I had to wear contacts for streaming today. Okie dokie. I got my note written down for my chat topic I want to do later. Let me know in chat what you guys are working on today. If you're working on anything, I'd love to know. And if you're a VOD watcher, somehow, you're a VOD watcher, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to know. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What I want to do today, I left off on chapter 4. So I think I'd like to finish planning chapter 4 at the very least today. And at the point that chapter 4 is at... Oh wait, no, I actually changed... I changed things. I changed it. It's not going to directly connect with what I wrote. Not yet. There's so much to do. I need like at least 2 more chapters before then. Chapter 4. We'll do chapter 4 today. I'm using this stream to work on my own writing as well. Awesome! I feel less alone. That's great. Well, good luck to you. Good luck to everyone working. So as I said earlier, we're gonna be doing a timed sessions. I was only able to make a timer for the work session. Oh, I need my phone actually. I totally forgot. I want to have like an actual. 'Cause I'm not gonna be able to see the timer with my laptop up. It's covering the screen. So let me grab my phone. I'll just use my alarm app and we'll just have my alarm go off in like 20 minutes. Okay, it's currently 3:38 p.m. We need it to go off at 3. We'll go 3:59. It'll be... Okay, we have that going. I gotta start the timer. I'm migrating my YouTube subscriptions to my new email. I'll do line of action on paper. Good luck, everyone. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready? Wait, I have to change the music too. Pause. Oh, where's the music? Oh, it's down here. Oh my goodness, it's playing the whole time. Okay. Okay, let's go. This is so awkward. I'm not used to being quiet on stream. Sorry if I'm bothering you. I hope my typing isn't gonna bother you guys too much either. Oh my gosh, maybe I shouldn't look at my model. Wow, this... I should just put the model down so I can focus. I need to... This is so weird. Okay. Anyway. Oh, right. I forgot about that. It's so weird. I actually already finished planning this chapter out. But I left it off hinting at like, oh, chapter 5, chapter 6. ephiepen in the past, you were one crazy lady. Okay, new chapter. I never know what to title these chapters. Counting sheep. It's funny because you guys don't know what the story's about yet, unless you're like really smart and you can guess. I have coffee. Vanilla latte. Okay. Focus. Oh no, this is so bad because I saw that I can peek at the chat ever so slightly on the tab on my computer and I saw it go up and I'm like, oh, I want to read it. No! No, I can't read it. Sorry, I'm just really hoping my typing isn't annoying. I know how loud it can sound with a microphone. Lock in! I'll have to write this thought down. I actually want to do this later. I actually need to shut the door. I'll step back in. My cat was bugging me at the start of the stream, like a cute bugging me, not bad. And I'm like, oh, maybe she finally wants to hang out with me. And then she immediately left the moment I started the stream. I was like, oh, how could she? Whether this could be considered like an ASMR stream. I'm not gonna put that in the title. I feel like I'll attract a really strange audience. Well, first off, I have to close Discord on my laptop. That's not good. No. I changed my mind actually. I don't like this chapter. I redo it. I redo it. uh, I thought of a. I thought of a trope I can capitalize on. Hey, I see that, NJ. Don't think I can't see that. Calling me creepy. That's not nice. It's not nice. Both of you are not nice. I see that shit. You think I can't see that? Get back to work. So get back to work. One minute left. Ah. Ah. The time. Did the stream seriously disconnect right when break time started? That's crazy. Wow. Wow. Break time indeed. Yeah, I know. What timing? Okay, well I suppose it's break time now. So we can go back to our tunes. We can return to the did I just move something up? I did. I moved the chat? No, what did I do? Well, yes, it is break time now. How are you guys feeling? You feel accomplished? You feel good? We're gonna set a timer for 10 minutes. I can't put it on the stream, but I think that'll just make all of us feel more stressed out anyway. So that's gonna be for 11. Not look at it. Knowing I had a preset break coming up made it easier to lock in. Yeah, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. For me personally, I had a hard time locking in at first, but then I was like, you know, it's fine. I can just keep writing. I guess, I don't know, it's kind of hard to separate content brain from work brain, so that's something else to consider. Maybe I'll get used to it, maybe I won't. I don't know, we'll have to see, but the 20 minutes thing that made me feel like, oh, I have to like, I need to get my work done now, I'm gonna run out of time, you know? That's how I felt. Yeah. I was planning chapter 5 of my story, and I was giggling to myself because I got to a point where I was like, ooh, I can make the characters have forced contact, physical contact, in like a really corny way that made me giggle. But I had to, you know, I had to do it. Because these are the types of scenes I love to read about. And I think I get too honed in when I'm writing anything, really. When I'm writing anything, I get too honed in on realism that I'm just like, wait, but none of the stories that I like are super realistic. So why do I have to write realism? Why am I making myself do that? It doesn't matter. There's magic in this story, and like, what? It's not believable that a character would trip and fall and then happen to get caught by the male lead. What? That's out of the realm of possibility? Oh my goodness, who cares? Classic. Oh, I know I just kind of spoiled it. I don't really care. It's okay. You'll probably forget about this and then read about it and be like, something I was interested in at the start that I completely forgot to tell you guys about. Hey, you dropped this? Oh, come on. Hey, you dropped this. Pick up the eraser. Can't have a meet cute. I know. That's not fair to my characters. They can have that. They can have it. It's fine. I've written worse. Like, I've written worse things. It's totally okay. So I got back into Genshin Impact, unfortunately. And I wasn't going to do that. I wasn't planning on it. Because, I don't know, I just felt like I had no place doing that because I've been talking so much shit about gacha games. But then my brother Soul was like, I want to play Genshin. I want to play Genshin. I want to restart my account and play Mondstadt. And I'm like, my brother's playing, man. I kind of want to, because I was already like, I want to play. I've been listening to so much Genshin music. I want to play. And then he downloaded it, and I'm like, shit. This fucker. Alright, I'll download it too. And now I have no space left on my computer, so I really need to get like I really need to go through my computer files and get some shit off of here. I have like years, maybe 6 years worth of stuff from like starting from college to now that I am not using, but I want to keep. So I need to like find a place to put those, like a external thingy. So I need to buy that. I need to either buy one or clean out the one I have that is filled with shit from 2014 to 2020. Yeah, 6 years. But a little funny thing that happened that I'd like to tell you guys about is that I yesterday was playing and I've been messing around with the banner. I think Lohan's on the banner right now. I think he's cute. I like him. And not gonna lie, sometimes you play a Genshin character and their burst makes you feel a little hard. So that's how I felt about Lohan. You know, when he like POV stabs you, I was like, wow! Wow! That's cool. I like that. Ooh, he felt good to play too. I liked playing him in the trials. So I was like, yeah, you know, if I had him, I wouldn't be mad about that. Even though, like, I have no teams for him that I could build because I have only old-ass characters from, like, before Sumeru. So I was just, like, doing single pools as a joke, you know, like, ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. I'm just doing single pools. I'm not gonna win anything. I just want to see what's gonna happen, you know, I have no expectations. And I think I did maybe like 3 of those the day I downloaded the game. And then I was like, you know, 3-star weapon again. Oh, pulled Shanling. Oh, yeah, cool. Another constellation. Okay, I'm done. You know, I saw the thing turn purple. I felt good about myself. I logged out. Logged in yesterday. And same thing. I was like, let me throw a single pool. Yeah, single pool. Woo, fuck yeah. Hell yeah! Single pool. 3-star weapon. Did like maybe another 3 pools. Hit like 6 pity. And I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. And then I start messaging my brother. He's at work. I think I was taking a break from writing yesterday actually. And I was playing Genshin. And wait, when did I say this to him? Oh, I found it. I was talking about Mavlika. Is that how you say her name? I have no idea how to say her name. The motorcycle lady. And I was like, oh yeah, she's cool. I played her trial. Wow, she's crazy. I'm gonna pop a single pool. Let's go. Single pool. Single pool. And I'm like, I didn't get anything. Ahaha. And I'm like, I said to my brother, it's kind of fun not really caring about anything on this game when it comes to gacha. And I was like, hell yeah, single pool. And I was like, oh, I love Lohan. I said, and I quote, I love his twink attitude. True. Still true. I said that yesterday. Of course it's still true. And my brother's like, I put 2 pools into him. I don't know if I'm really going to super pool on anybody. Like, I don't think I'll play long enough to be able to pull on anyone. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I'll go hard either. I'm just kind of sitting here like, fuck yeah, single pool, and then giggling when I get a 3-star. And then I said, hey Non, watch this. Single pool. I'm gonna get him. I was being so cocky. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get Lohan. Just watch this. Single pool. Single pool. I'm at like maybe 7 pools at this point. And then my plan was like, oh, I'm gonna single pool, get a 3-star, and screenshot it and send it to my brother and giggle about it. And then the screen went gold. And then the screen went gold, and I was like, I was not Lohan. I lost. I lost to Kuching. Another Kuching constellation for me. That's my 3rd one. But just the fact that it went gold, I was like, oh my god, this is not a joke anymore. I was like, how did that happen? Do I have a guarantee now? I do. My brother's like, oh, I don't know, like, is your past, like, pooling history still in Genshin? And I'm like, no, it cleared it out a long time ago, and I don't know if they reset the pity or not, but the last pool I did was for Arlecchino, however you say it, like 2 years ago. I pulled the character, don't even know how to say her name. And that was the last serious pool I ever did, so I probably only had like a couple single pool like moments from that point onward. Yeah, now I got a 5-star, and it scared me so bad the way it made me feel, because I was shaking a little bit. I was so excited. I was like, oh no, the gambling spirit's coming back. I gotta log out. Haven't come back since. I might play again tonight, but yeah, I was like, I gotta log out before I single pool my way into some trouble. It's an expensive PNG. It is an expensive PNG, and that's why I was done with gacha, because I was like, I could spend my money on things that I could physically own instead of PNGs. But also, to be fair, Lowhead's pretty cool. Literally, he's cryo. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll pop another single pool tonight. I'll let you guys know. Because I really don't care. The character I want Nicole. I want Nicole, but I missed out on her, and I don't know when her rerun's gonna be. And I know some of you might be like, oh, what about Columbina? What about what's her name, Sandrone? She's coming out soon. Oh, what about, like, all these other characters coming out? No, I don't care. I want Nicole. She's adorable. I missed out on her. What a shame, man. You tell me I could have gotten a guarantee in the first 10 pools and then just like wailed on like the rest of my Primogems on her. You tell me I could have done that like 3 weeks ago? Man! But you know, maybe I'll get another man character. Ugh. I'm so sick of all these men though. Ah! I suppose break time's over. What a shame. I have to do more math problems for babies. I'm using my Alarmy app to do this shit, 'cause I don't have an alarm on my phone. Will physically owning things give the same hit of dopamine wasting money on a gacha box gives? No, it won't! It won't! Because gacha's crazy, man. Gacha's crazy. They know how to hook you in. Hook, line, and sinker. Yeah, it's scary out there. That's why I don't fuck with it. Okay, we'll get rid of that. And then we'll... Music? Quit math, play games. Blind boxes, hi Andy. You know, Andy, I was thinking about you today because oh, not in like a weird way, sorry. I was thinking about you because I remember in the past, I think I went on hiatus last year during the summer, and you were like, man, like, why did you go on hiatus when I actually had time off to watch your streams? And I'm like, sorry, man. And now, I'm like 99% sure you aren't in school anymore. That you aren't in school anymore. And then I'm out here in the middle of summer. Even if you are still in school, you're like probably on break. I'm in the middle of the summer working, like doing a study stream. And then you have to come in and be like, damn, that YouTuber I'm giving money to is just so off the times. Not a weird way feels like the one phrase that makes anything weird. I'm sorry, I just had to clarify. It's not like I was thinking about you like in a weird way. No, I was thinking about you and like, oh, you know, it's funny. It's happening again. It's like, oh yeah, here I am. Like, hey guys, let's study. And then here's Andy doing those studying. Get back to studying. We haven't even started session 2 yet. It's fine. I can talk a little bit. But yeah, you're right. I should get that started. Okay, that's 10 minutes. And then okay. Let's get this going. Let's get this going. Okay. Everyone be quiet. Nobody speak. Nobody speak. We're all not allowed to speak. I'm turning my laptop back on. Come on. Oh wait, it's actually not turning back on. Okay, we're good. We're good. Sorry. Back to novel writing. I thought you finished college? I finished college. I don't know about Andy. And all the others. College students in chat. Stop. We gotta stop talking. Stop talking. Hopefully the stream doesn't go down when I'm working. Okay. Get off my screen, bitch. that was rude. I thought of another troop I can add. Oh god, I'm giggling at my own shit. This is really stupid. To go to. Okay, yeah. Sometimes I'm like really. I don't want to say I'm stupid, but sometimes I forget how to write. I forget how to speak English, which is tough. If I forget the only language I know how to speak, ooh, I'm in for a world of hurt. I'm gonna need to restart life at that point. We're fine. Okay. Chapter 5 is summarized. Hip hip hooray. Did I seriously just say hip hip hooray? Oh my god, how old am I? Oh. Chapter 6. I happen to see it, I'll respond to it. So I'll see how many times I used he said, she said, and just remember I can use other words. Oh dude, I do the same thing. Yeah, I'm always worried about that. I don't like repeating words too much. Especially in the same paragraph. If I notice like I use the same word twice, I'm like, ah! Come on, there's so many words in the English language. Do you know how many times I'm like googling synonyms of angry, synonyms of this word, just so I can find other words? But then that's how you learn what new words are. Cool! Awesome. Okay. I shouldn't be talking. Well, no, I said I would talk to myself though, and I am talking to myself right now. I'm talking to myself the whole time. I finished chapter 5's summary. I mean, it's not like written or anything. I don't have any like dialogue and fancy stuff. But I have an idea of what I want, and I'm excited about what I have, and that's good progress. But then the thing I'm worried about, well, not worried about, where I'm at now is I can connect back to what I wrote last year and just edit some stuff here and there. And well, this has one of my favorite scenes that I wrote. It actually makes me laugh out loud because it's so dumb. And I almost want to read it out loud, but I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. But it's so funny. Oh my god, it makes me laugh so hard. Where is it? Yeah, I found it. Oh shit. Because I've reread my own story a couple times in the last year, and I get to this part every time and I'm like, shit, that's good. Oh man, this is stupid. Okay, yeah, I think I had to get rid of some parts. What sucks is that the setup of the story is now very, very different from the way it originally was. So there's like a certain detail I have to get rid of, like every instance of, and it's hard to remember. Like, I guess it's interwoven into the way I wrote this, so it's hard to figure out like what can stay and what can't. But this, when I'm looking at it right now, I can super obviously change. Oh, right, you know what? I need to accommodate for that. Italics, italics. The other tough thing, so like I told you guys it was a fantasy, right? And the one character I'm writing is using a weapon, but then I changed my mind about what weapon they're gonna use. I went from sword to axe, and now I have to rewrite every instance that I say they unsheath their sword. No, it's an axe! God. Cause and you might be like, why'd you change it? Why'd you change it? Why did you change it? Cause an axe is cooler. I don't know, imagine like a big axe. That's so cool. We gotta admit, that's cool as hell. That's metal. That's metal! Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh my god, when he has a snarky nickname for the protagonist. I'm sorry, this is stupid. I don't know why I like when love interests argue so much. I just like it a lot. Well, arguing is a bit strong. I don't like when they genuinely dislike each other. I like when they can bicker and on occasion actually argue, but it means that they're able to reach understanding with one another and aren't afraid to communicate honestly. I like the honesty behind that. Not that I think things like Kimi no Toroke, where the leads are so nice and respectful to one another, are bad. I think those are really cute too and have their own value. But it just like hits so hard when I watch an episode of Boys Over Flowers. When I watch an episode of Boys Over Flowers and then Makino fucking pummels that guy to the ground. How do I find on Google Docs? Is it the same? Find words? Sword? Are there no other instances of the word sword? Am I serious? Did I for real not write the word sword any other time? Okay, okay. Jump to this chapter. Leaves rustle loudly. Oh yeah, I bet they do. I bet they do, ephiepen. Sword. No? Is that not working? Okay, I need to look at... Does anybody actually know? How to search. Find and replace. I found it. I found it. Never mind. I found it. Sword. Ah, shit. Do you think I could just replace every word with axe in Google Docs? Let's match the case. Replace all. Yes. Ah, that's magical. That's magical. I replaced every instance of the word sword in chapter. I guess this would be chapter 7 now, wouldn't it? I need to move these up. I think that's another thing I desperately need to do is organize all of this shit because it is messy. So let me put this down here. Old chapter 3. I think old chapter 4 needs to go away. No, wait, I need to keep that. I need to rename it. Chapter 4. Maybe I should title it some crazy shit. Chapter 3. Ah. Okay, I named all the chapters. Yay! Oh! Ah! My alarm went off first. I'll turn that off. Oh, 7 plus 8. I got wrong. Break time. Break time. How y'all doing? Doing good? Doing good? I'm doing fine. This actually is pretty fun. I actually kind of like this. We can all, before I start the timer for actual break time, we can all stand up. We can all stand up and just stretch a little bit. I will do that now, as you can see. Ah. Standing up is very important for hemorrhoid prevention. Yeah! No hemorrhoids here. Okay, I'll give us like an extra let's go 15-minute break as a little reward. We've been working hard. We'll do 15 minutes of a break. I know we're already changing the format, but I think it's good, you know, a little reward. Maybe I shouldn't do that. I don't. Something in me is telling me I shouldn't do that already. It's too late. I set the timer. Yay! I saw Zav earlier said. What did he say? What did he say? Effie types fast. Oh, you guys have been responding to everything I was yapping about, huh? Sorry. Is the countdown meant to be when stream ends? No, it's shit. What's it called? Timer until work time ends. I think you figured that out already, though. Axe. Yes, the axe is cooler. Yes. Yeah. Kimi Todake was a cute series. It was. Yeah, I loved it. I rewatched it a couple years ago, and I was like, this is so cute. It's still awesome. Yeah. Okay. Seems like you guys are doing pretty well, too. Press Destroyer's done with their subscriptions. Good for you. That's great. Drawing your face in this angle? In an angle? NJ. Yeah, I guess while everyone's here, I should once again say that I will be on NJ's channel tomorrow at 2 p.m. EST for peak. For a big ol' peak. I'm in job work right now and not hobby work. I'm sorry. Yeah, this type of stream is definitely not amazing for somebody actually doing their job, because it's hard to time that the way I'm timing it. Because like 20-minute work sessions followed by a bunch of 10-15 minute breaks maybe isn't the best, but it's good if you're like doing something like I am, just like hobby stuff. I don't know. Or stuff you really don't want to be doing, that's like chores. I don't know. I thought about doing my chores today on stream, but I figured that wouldn't really work. But Zav was saying I type fast. I don't know if that's true. I'm sure a lot of you here type faster than me, because you guys are gamers. BGG's a writer. All of you, I bet, are using your pewter a lot. Me, I'm just a little guy. But it got me thinking, because I know you guys can hear me typing the whole time. I thought about maybe I can give a typing test a try on my laptop. See what I get. I haven't done a typing test, like typing speed test, in forever. I know what my high scores are. Oh, I don't know if I like this test. I wanted to do the one where it's like you type for like... Should I type for like a minute and then see what I get? 1 minute typing test. Is it gonna start right away? Is it gonna start right away? It is. Sorry, I'm locking in. Wait, is it gonna tell me like my words per minute? Oh, wait, no, it did. Okay. Yeah, that's not really good. This isn't really good. My word per minute I just got was 95 words per minute with 97% accuracy. That's not that good. I've gotten like 103 before. Oh man. Like they kept tripping me up with like weird words that I would like fumble and then be like, ah, I need to fix that. Ah, well, that's fine. 95 is fine. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it depends on context, right? Because I bet, like, I've talked to people in the past and like, you type so fast, Effie. And it's like, yeah, it's because you type super slow. Of course you think I type fast. You type like 30 words per minute. Of course you think that. Like, perspective's everything. And then I bet most of you in the chat are like, I type 130 words per minute. Good for you! I'm using this hairstyle as the reference right in front of me. I mean, if you want me to change hairstyles, I can. Although I'm assuming it's too late now. Man, I'm being drawn by NJ right now. That's so exciting. Yeah, NJ cooked on his last thumbnail for Deltarune. I think I had to wake up early for some reason. Why was I up early? Why was I up so early? I don't remember. I like woke up and saw the Deltarune thumbnail and I'm like, wow. Oh, I had to wake up at 8 AM for Monday. That's right. I think that was the day I saw it. And I was like, whoa, did NJ commission that? No, wait, he's an artist. Shit. He drew that. That's so cool. One of my goals is to fix up my peck and hunt typing this summer. I'm not sure what that is, but I hope you can do that. Good luck. I'm an artist. You are an artist. So far, cause I was thinking about this all day yesterday because I was struggling so bad to write anything in my novel. I guess I was having a hard time. I was having a hard time focusing, having a hard time not getting in my own head. But I think what's really helping with the timer thing is that there's not really any time to get in my own head. And also the fact that you guys can hear me typing, and so therefore you know for a fact when I'm not working, kind of makes me feel like, oh, I really need to do something. At least something. So I can get this all figured out, you know? Yeah. Oh, I used 2 fingers to type instead of all of them. It's a bad habit I've had all my life since I had no idea how to type properly. Ah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I hope you can work on that. I don't know. Are you like taking typing classes or anything? I don't know. Is that still a thing? Typing classes? I know I took typing classes when I was in 1st grade because they made us do it for some reason. Like they taught us how to type on a keyboard. It was really interesting. But at that point, I already taught myself how to type on a keyboard because my parents are computer nerds. And so I had access to a computer way before all these other kids. And I was already typing because I was playing computer games at home. So the way they were teaching me how to type, I hated. It was so structured and weird. But it might be useful for somebody like you, Precious Joyer, who is learning how to type. Yeah. I hope you can get to a place you want to be. Using an online website? Yeah, that should be good. That and just practicing in real time, keeping it going, using the techniques you have, and you learn. That's good. NJ, you better show me that thumbnail when you're done with it. You better show me your thumbnail. You better show it to me. Oh wait, did you show it to me already? No, you showed me yourself. Oh, sorry, it's spoilers if I say what I'm looking at or what I'm giggling about. He looks your expression is quite amusing. I did my sneak peek. Oh, I'm greedy. I wonder, because I'm willing to bet you're looking at me in this picture. What am I doing that's making you look like that? I'm so amused. I guess there are some stories at work I completely forgot to talk about. I don't know if I want to talk about any of them. There's a positive one that I totally forgot about. It's so easy to talk about the negative ones. Particularly Brock. I bring him up every stream. I don't really have any new stories about him. Because I feel like at this point it's just like, yup, another Brock moment. Another one for the books. But, the chances of him getting fired have gone up. I guess if you guys are watching, I think it was NJ's Until Then stream, I felt so bad about it, but I messaged him during the stream like, can you do like a tarot reading of whether or not he gets fired? And I intended for him to do it like later, like after his stream was over, but he saw that and I was like, I'll do it now during stream, and I'm like, oh shit, okay. And the reading, I will interpret the cards as best, like, quickly for you all. He got the Moon, the Ace of Coins, such as Ace of Pentacles, and the... oh, what was the last card? Death? It was Death. Which, in my opinion, kind of points to, like, things are going to be... like, the rules are going to become more clarified at work as a result of all of this. But it's going to be so complicated to actually get this guy fired that it's gonna take forever, and what might end up happening first is that Brock is just gonna find a different job and that'll be what gets him out of there. But like, I don't know, it's really hard to say. Some kind of ending is gonna happen with this position, but all in all, I think that the rules are gonna get a bit stricter because he ruined it. The kind of guy you give an inch to, he takes a mile. Is that the phrase? Yeah. Ah! Yeah. Whatever. But my positive story is that there's this customer that comes in sometimes, and like, I know his face by now. He's this old man, and he has a bit of like an overbite, but it's like a positive overbite because it just makes him smile harder, you know? It just accentuates his smile more. It's so nice. So I always recognize him by his teeth. I know that sounds rude, but it's true. Like, I'm like, oh, I know you. I know your face. Because I have like customer blindness. For some reason. Like, I'll see a customer multiple times, but it takes me forever to finally be like, oh, I know you. I know your face. But with this guy, I knew. And he always looks so happy to see me. And so I was just reading his stuff out and just being my customer service persona self. And then at the end of the transaction, he slipped me a $5 bill and was like, and that's for your good service. And I'm like, ah, are you sure? Thank you. Wow. Because we don't really get tips. We're just cashiers. We have a set wage and everything. A set weekly wage, so it's not like we get tips, but damn, I got tipped $5. He slipped me a $5. But I can't help but feel a little sad about it because, like, so many of the older people at work, they think I'm Mary. They think we look the same because we're both girls that are pale with bangs. So like, of course we're the same. Break time's over, but I'm gonna finish my story before I start the timer again. I can't help but feel sad because I'm like, well, when they say I'm such a nice person and that I give such good service, like, are they actually talking about me? Or are they talking about Mary and they just think I'm Mary? Because I'm not as nice as Mary is. Mary is so nice to all these customers. She's way more talkative than I am. Like, such a social butterfly. She doesn't even realize it. She's such a natural, like, social person. Always chatting with these customers, giving them compliments, making their days better. I'm very reserved. I'm polite. I try to be as nice as I can, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to be like, I'm your best friend now, you know? I'm not that kind of person. I'm very reserved in comparison. Which, I think most people prefer Mary's method. By far. But I don't think I'm really anybody's favorite. If I'm somebody's favorite, nowadays I get so sad. I'm like, well, nowadays I think that if I'm somebody's favorite, that it's because they think I'm Mary. I don't know. It was so much simpler at my old job because there weren't other girls with pale skin and bangs, so it was just me. So if they thought I was nice, I was like, oh yeah, they're definitely talking about me. So I don't know. I guess I just have to take it at face value. Like, oh, if they're saying I'm nice, they probably think I'm nice. I don't know. Like, one time a guy came up to me and he's like, so how's your cat? And I'm like, I told a customer about the cat? And I was like, she's fine. And he's like, I bet you're confused about why I asked you about your cat. And I'm like, yeah, like, did I tell you about how she had tapeworms a couple months ago? And he's like, no. And I'm like, what did I say then? And he's like, oh, your cats, plural. And I'm like, oh, he thinks I'm Mary. Mary has several cats. And she was telling this guy about her cats. And I'm like, no, he's like, oh, is your name Mary? I'm like, no, it's not. This is Effie. Mary's over there. I do have a cat though. And Mary told me that sometimes customers will call her Effie. So, I guess it's both of us. It's not just me getting called Mary. She gets called Effie. But come on, I mean, I think we do look a little similar. Like, I don't know. I don't know if we could pass as siblings necessarily, like people say we can, but we have similar features. I think we're a similar height. But like, our personalities are so different. And like, all that. And like, I usually wear contacts, she wears glasses. But if you like don't have very good vision, like a lot of these older people that we get do, then I understand how it's like, oh, like, you're probably the same person. Like, there's no way there's two girls with bangs at the same workplace. Are bangs really that uncommon in the States? Because this isn't the first time I've gotten people that are like, oh, Effie, you look just like this one person who also has bangs. It's like, are bangs that rare? It can't be that rare that it's like a defining feature of me. The fact that I have bangs. Lots of people have bangs. Ugh, I don't know. Anyway, that's my little rant. We'll get going on work time. Work time shall continue. We are working today. We are working. Work. Do you guys? See you guys? Oh, NJ sent me a picture. Oh, that's so majestic. I look good. Damn, my tits look amazing. Damn. Finally somebody who believes in my breasts. He gave me justice. Finally somebody who understands my breast size is not entirely flat. I mean, what I was about to say was gonna sound so bad out of context, and I'm really glad I didn't just shoot it. I didn't just say it. I was about to say, well, he has seen my breasts. And that is a true statement, but not in the way that implies. No, like, he's seen a picture of me. And then, of course, like, I can't just, like, hide my breasts, you know? They're there. So, like, if you look down in the picture, then you can see, like, oh, like, generally, like, this is roughly what her size is. And for the first time ever, somebody said to me, oh, Effie, you're not that flat. And I'm like, oh, finally somebody who is a realist. Finally. It's like, yeah, they're small, but they're not that small. Come on, guys. Although I admit, like, I've been accidentally drawing my VTuber model lately with, like, bigger... I don't know, maybe this is actually about my size in real life, but the jiggle is so unrealistic. I'm on a future build of this model, I'm gonna get rid of it. Because if you might notice, when I move side to side, it jiggles. I fucking hate it. I'm gonna get rid of it. I don't like it. Because, like, I hate it. I'd rather you focus on the hair than forcing that. I was just experimenting. I wanted to see if it was possible to add physics, and, well, it certainly is. I don't like it, though, so we're gonna get rid of it. Sorry, side rant. Nice drawing, NJ. Thank you. You guys will see it later, I imagine. The jiggle is unrealistic. It is unrealistic. Look at this. Nobody. When I shake my head side to side, do my tits jiggle in real life? No. No, they don't. It's subtle compared to other models. I know. I mean, that's what I wanted. I just wanted like a subtle little like, oh, you know, like it moves a little bit. But even for me, this is like entirely too much. My previous models had zero jiggle. Like I didn't even touch that area in the slightest. And my torso is built as all one piece on this model. So like that's on purpose because I don't want breasts. I have breasts. That is a thing I have. They're not that big though, and I don't want to like lie on the internet and draw my VTuber model with massive fucking triple E cups. The triple E cups aren't real. And only NJ is gonna understand that joke. I don't know if you even caught that. I totally just dropped an inside joke. It's not nice. It's not nice. The triple E cups aren't even real. Yeah, man. I'm not gonna be a fucking A cup in real life and then come online and be like, guys, look at my triple E cups. No, bro. Okay, that sounded a little targeted. I meant that genuinely. Like I genuinely don't. I just want to be true to myself. I mean, the pink hair isn't real, but it represents me spiritually. But why am I talking about this? I should be working. It's work time. Work. Oh, that's what I was trying to do. I just remembered. Okay, one last thing. You guys don't know what I'm referencing. You don't know. Every time I say work. If Frivix if Frivix was here, he'd be like, oh yeah, work. But he's not. Cause the stream is too late for him. RIP, bro. Frivix, if you're out there, this is for you. BGG knows. Yeah, man, work. Yeah, work. I never even played Warcraft 3. My brother just kept sending that to me like years ago, and I thought it was funny. Work. Such as life. Life is work. Work. Okay. We need to set it for 20 minutes. Do you guys want to do like a big work session? You want to do 25 minutes instead? You feeling 25 minutes? We'll set it to 25 minutes. And go. Okay, I'll actually work now. Sorry. I know I'm doing a bad job being the stream manager, keeping you guys on task. I'm doing a poor job, but work. Work. Don't worry, I'm keeping an eye on y'all. The words can't describe how excited I am to finally be at the main content. Because this is one of my favorite arcs ever. You know, maybe as a reward, I'll tell you guys at the end of the stream what I've been writing. And then, oh my god, maybe you'll probably get so fucking mad at me if I tell you, though. You guys are gonna get mad at me if I tell you. I'll think about it. Okay. Now my job is to... Sorry, I'm yawning. I woke up at 6:30 this morning. I'm surprised I'm not tired, but... Oh, I'm yawning again. I'm not even tired. I'm just yawning. You ever get that way? You just yawn? It's silly. You just yawn because you're dramatic. You're not actually tired. No, I should go to sleep early tonight because I have to wake up early again tomorrow. I have to go to work again tomorrow! And then Saturday and then Sunday. Why am I complaining? I should be working. But you know the good news? There's one last note before I lock into reading. I have to proofread now. One last note is that there was a chance that I'd have to get called in to like do more work, do overtime tomorrow because there's like a certain thing that keeps happening at the store. Like we keep getting screwed over basically. And so somebody has to like help stock at night because it's stupid. It's a long story. But because I was scheduled for 39 hours this week, I can't be called in or it's going to just mess the whole schedule up. Which means that I am pretty much guaranteed to be able to join Peak tomorrow. And I'm excited. Okay, anyway. Peak. I'm so excited. I get to hang out with my buddy NJ Draws. His name's not NJ Draws, he's NJ VTubes. I pay attention, ephiepen. Time to read. PL? PL? Peel? PL? PL? Sorry guys, I have to admit, I got distracted and now NJ's trying to teach me how to say penis in Afrikaans. I apologize. Okay, one last. I can't even. Oh wait, I just realized I can't even listen to audio on. I'm on my laptop. Peel? The fuck am I doing? This is so distracting. I mean, of course I have to take him up on his lesson of how to say the word penis in Afrikaans. You can't just not do that. You guys would do the same. Imagine your friend knows a whole other language and they're like, this word means penis. Of course you want to know how to say it. Of course you want to know. Hey. Okay. I have to change this whole introduction. In fact, I probably have to get rid of it. The whole introduction. I originally had this, like... I had this I have this paragraph that I was thinking about getting rid of and just supplementing with an illustration where I'm basically describing a character's outfit. I think that's the worst part about writing, is that I do want the readers to imagine things in a certain way, which includes outfits. I love outfits and fashion, but it comes to a point where I'm like, am I sounding like Ebony Ravenway right now? Am I sounding like her right now? Does it really matter that much what he's wearing? What this character is wearing? And that's what I like about comics in comparison to novels, is that you can just draw the outfit. There's no real imagination required from the audience. You just draw it, and then they have no choice but to look at it. But with a novel, it's like, they could imagine this character wearing fucking nothing for all I know. This guy could have his cock flinged around and I would never know because I'm not the one imagining it. Sometimes I really gotta watch my mouth. I like the sentence. I wrote. I can't say much about it, but like the protagonist, I guess like the male lead knows the protagonist like really doesn't fuck with him, to the point where it's like, if she wanted to, she could kill him. And then I wrote down, her hand twitches in her lap, and then the guy can feel a chill go down his spine. Man, that shit makes me giggle. Oh, I'm such a sucker for it. It's my own goddamn writing! Okay. We'll just have to write a new introduction. There's no fucking way. I've had this... I shouldn't even tell you guys about this, but I've had this arc written out for maybe a year or two at this point. Almost closer to 2 years at this point. And I named the main guy in this arc after a Persona meme. And I'm not gonna tell you which one it is, but when you read it, you're all gonna be like, this dumbass. Seriously? Seriously? Oh, that breeze feels nice. It feels nice. Did I seriously? God, I love when I do this. It's so funny. I'm so immature. I described... the scene has trees in it, and so the sentence I wrote is, girthy brown trunks with thick arms spread into the sky. It's like, you know, you could have chosen a different word than girthy, Effie, but I'm gonna leave it. I think it's funny. Maybe you'll make one of you giggle when you get to it. What chapter is this? Chapter 7. It's chapter 7. Girthy. Ah, thing I have to change. It's my favorite part. Man, this guy is like so my type in fiction, but if I met him in real life, I would want to kick him in the balls so bad. And not in a sexy way. Well, I don't really understand how people like that sexually, because that just sounds like it hurt really bad. But you know, teach their own. I'm not gonna judge. I'm sorry I'm yapping so much. It's probably hard for you guys to focus. I'm just talking while I proofread. I promise I'm working. God. That's strange. It seems the road is blocked. I love writing because you can just make things happen and the reader has to deal with it. Like, oh boy, the road up ahead just so happens to be blocked, and now the characters have to go the long way because plot reasons. It can't be that simple. Ooh, axe cannot be on his belt. Wait. He instinctively hovers a hand over where his... Let's change it back to where his... Let's change it to where his sword rested on his belt. But then he pauses because he remembers there's no sword there anymore. Damn, how do you spell it's wrong? I did not need an apostrophe there. I need to write a little note. What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Okay, get rid of that. Get rid of it. Get rid of this. Delete. Chapter 6. Chapter 6. Ah ha ha. Oh, duh. I keep spelling stupid words wrong. His hand meet air. Yeah, I bet it does meet air. Meats! We've got the meats! God. And then I have to write a note at the end of this chapter that they need to discuss. When I was in high school, something I was obsessed with was using a semicolon. I would use semicolons all the time. 'Cause I thought I was so cool. And then my brother pointed it out and was making fun of me when he read my essay. Like, it was like my final essay for English class. He's like, why do you use so many semicolons? And I'm like, oh. Nowadays, I'm scared people are gonna be like, AI user! You went to ChatGPT and said, ChatGPT, can you write me a fantasy romance novel based off of this scenario? I didn't. I really didn't. I would never do that. I just like semicolons. But now I'm like, nowadays I try to very sparingly use them. Because it is overkill. I used to use them like every other sentence. You can't be doing that. It loses the cool effect. The cool shiny effect. Oh, that's a good sentence. Damn. The nonchalance of someone on an afternoon stroll. Whoa. Ephiepen. Maybe this will be like... This might be a problem if I were actually one day to get like an editor or something to like read my work. But I love how casually I write this sometimes. Because... the male lead, once again. So like, he's sitting at a table and they like serve a dessert to him and the protagonist and this other guy. And he's just looking down at it. And I wrote, he doesn't know what the hell is on the plate in front of him. Instead of just like, I wrote, I just think it's funny to kind of occasionally break narration character and just be like, yeah, he doesn't know what the hell that is. I find it amusing. I don't do it all the time, but I like to throw it in there. And I find it funny. Sometimes you just have to do things for your own amusement. And well, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing, alright. Maybe it won't be everyone's cup of tea, but it's mine. It's mine. I really hope I set the alarm. Oh, yeah, I did. Shit, 3 minutes. Damn, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for it to end. Damn. I'm in the house like carpet, and if there's too many heads on my blunt, then I won't spark it. What are the lyrics to that again? Oh, I really shouldn't look this up. Burning men's soul. Check it out. I'm in the house like carpet. There's too many heads on my blunt, I won't spark it. I'll put it in my pocket and save it like rocket fuel. So everybody's gone and it's cool. Then I spark it up with my brother. His mama named him Mo, but I call him Mo Lover. And he's more than a cover, he's a quilt. We're putting shit together like that house that John built on the hill, cause this shit's gonna feel like velvet, turtle. My style fits tighter than a girdle, and if you hate it, you can leave it, like Beaver. But in a day or two, I'll make you a true believer in me, cause like the alphabet, you'll see that ism kicks a rhyme, not your everyday soliloquy. Like Chef Boyardee, my rhyme is truly cooking. Peace to Matty Rich, cause he's straight out of Brooklyn, New York. I don't eat pork or swine when I dine. I drink a cup of Kool-Aid, not a big glass of wine. If you have time, I'll drop rhyme again. Sorry. This shit's gonna feel like velvet, turtle. Yeah, I bet it will. Ah! God damn it. I shouldn't have done that. Those are precious minutes I spent just then. It's okay. This wasn't my best run, but it happens. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, I never reset the timer on stream. I'm sorry, guys. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I apologize. Okay. It's actually break time now. Sorry. I didn't even realize. Well, at least I had a couple other indicators that are like, hey, break time tunes. No use worrying about things you can't fix, huh? True. So true. I know you're saying that reference to me singing my little song, but I don't know what I was saying that you guys are like losing your mind over now in the previous chat. So Zav caught me saying, how did NJ say it again? I can't remember now. Well, you guys wouldn't know. Only NJ would know. PL? PL? Peel? Man, I'm definitely saying that wrong. Yeah, I was trying to say, I figured I'd give NJ a little quick comment on Discord in response to the image he sent me. I forgot to set the timer to 10 minutes. Okay, it's set now. It's set now. It's set. I figured I'd send him a little like, oh, peek, peek, but I spelled it wrong on accident. I spelled it peel, like with an L. And then this guy's like, you just said penis. You just said dick in Afrikaans. And I'm like, what? Really? And then I was like, how do you say it? And then I started trying to say it because I figured like, oh, well, NJ can hear me right now, so I figure maybe he can correct my pronunciation and try to teach me. Yeah. Yeah. I love how positive you are about your writing, your own writing sometimes. Gotta take a page out of your book. I'm happy you like that about me. Sometimes I'm incredibly negative, but right now I'm just, it's been so long since I've written the parts I'm reading through right now that now I'm like amused by it. Like I'm able to enjoy it from the perspective of a reader more so than as the writer. I guess that's the thing, is that if I'm positive about something I made, there was probably a bit of time, a bit of distance between me and the time that I created it. A lot of the time. And so if you were to ask me like to read out loud something I wrote yesterday, oh, I'd be like, oh, this isn't very good. But I was definitely very amused. This is one of my favorite arcs that I've written. So I'm amused. I'm really, really amused. It's just the character interactions are making me giggle. But yeah, it's upsetting that semicolons and end dashes, solid literature formatting, are an automatic AI accusation now. I know! I guess this is something I thought about during work time, and maybe this isn't something I should admit, but I figure maybe it'd be interesting that on occasion, very slim occasion, I sometimes wonder like, what if I did go to ChatGPT and like just to see what it comes up with compared to what I wrote? What if I gave it the scenario of a story I was writing and saw what it came up with? But there's a lot of reasons I've never actually gone through with that, and one of them is that I'm worried I would read the output and be like, oh, well now I'm not sure if I can form my own original thought. Because now all that's in my head is like what ChatGPT came up with, right? I'm so worried about that. I'm also just like, I don't want to give ChatGPT anything. I don't want to give him all that. I don't want to give him my story. That's mine. It's mine. So I don't need to know what ChatGPT thinks. I'm just gonna write what I want. That's the whole point of writing, is to think. You gotta think. Come up with your own original things. ChatGPT, can you write a novel for me? See, I would have like the full novel posted right now if I used AI, but that's not the point. So, hi Effie, working? Hi Bog, it's been forever. What's up? Yo! Hiya. Hope things are fine for you. It's precisely what AI enthusiasts want. They want to offload the actual ideation part of the creative process, which is arguably the whole point. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, it's like the whole point is the hard work behind it, the time you spend with it. Pedicure guy's gonna go run errands. Oh, thank you for staying for so long, though. I didn't know you were still here. Thank you for hanging out. See ya, pedicure guy. Until next time. Adios. Wow. I didn't know he was still here. I'm surprised anybody's here. How fun. Maybe this will become an occasional ephiepen channel stream type. Maybe. If someone didn't put effort into... Oh my god, I can't read. Ironic. If someone didn't put in the effort to write something, why should I put in the effort to read it? I know, right? Yeah. Although I get worried sometimes. I like to read fanfiction sometimes. I'll fully admit that. I will. Full balls on the table. I read fanfiction. I'm not going to tell you what I'm reading, but... You know, I read sometimes. I get worried on occasion that I'm reading something AI generated. On occasion. It doesn't... like, I don't think about it that much, because I can recognize AI art, and I recognize that it's super common out in the wild, but when it comes to writing, I don't think about it as much, because I'm like, oh, well, surely a human wrote this, right? No. Sometimes people go to Chat GPT, can you write me a fanfiction about me kissing this Genshin Impact character? You know? But sometimes I read something, and I'm like, damn, this is a Times Reader fanfiction, and this is, like, written so beautifully. It was something I read last night. I can't even remember what it was about. Or, like, the pairing. But it was just so beautiful. I saved it because it was so beautiful. I don't know. It's just beautiful. And my friend in high school, she used to send me, like, her smut that she would read. And one time, dude, I'm like, if you're my friend, please don't share your jerk-off material with me. I don't want to know. I really don't want to know. But in this instance, I got curious. I clicked on it, and I'm like, damn. This person is very eloquently writing about how Sans Undertale is boning the shit out of you. It is, like, written so beautifully. So skillfully. I couldn't believe it. I almost, like... It's like, if I were to be turned on by Sans Undertale, I couldn't be turned on in this instance, because the writing is so distractingly beautiful and eloquent. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes people just... Some people just know ball. They're incredible. You can't even... You can't possibly jerk off to it. They're just too focused on, like, wow, that sentence they wrote was so wonderful. I would have never thought to put it like that. I'm so immersed. The scene is just so beautiful. Wow. Sans Undertale. I guess I just yeah. You get what I mean. You guys understand. Yeah. Yeah, you get it. That's what makes me giggle, because I don't actually use AO3 all that much, but I use it on slim occasion like a couple years ago, and I would run into, like, wow, this title is so beautiful. It's like, when the stars meet the moon, I think of you. Something like that. And then you check the tags and it's like, anal, 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 fisting. Fluids in places there shouldn't be fluids. Anal. It's like, damn. You called it that? I guess the stars are meeting the moon in one way. Not in the way I was thinking. It's so common. These people are titling their, like, dirty smut the most beautiful, beautiful, beautiful titles. And it is so fucking funny. They do it every time. If I were a fanfiction author, like, if I wrote fanfiction, it was like smut, I would just be honest. I would title it, like, I don't know, what's a character? What's a character that's of age? That's important. Why is this the first guy I thought of? Child Genshin Impact. Boning time. That's what I would title it. I don't even like child. Why is that? Oh shit. Did I seriously spend the whole break talking about that? Are you serious? Has it really been 10 minutes? Did I seriously spend the whole time talking about that? Are we for real? The last breaks felt so long, but then this one just flew by. Are we serious? I just spent the last 10 minutes talking about the dumbest. Oh my god. I don't know how to feel about that. Okay. Okay, I think we'll do one last cycle, and then I'm gonna end the stream. Well, I'll end the stream after, like, a chatty bit, but we'll do one last cycle. And you guys can keep working after this if you want. I probably will get back to it soon, but I opened the wrong app. But let's make this one count, my friends. The pen puffs. Pen puffs. So let's go, how about 20 minutes? Once again. I'll make sure to set the actual timer this time. Let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Lock in, ladies and gents and pen puffs. Lock in. I'll have to change that too. That changed so much. I forgot that I searched and found every instance where I said sword and changed it to axe, because I read the sentence and was like, oh, how did I notice to say axe? I just changed that today. Meow. My cat's meowing. Meow. made a height chart for my characters last year. Wow. I'll keep that there. Maybe we'll put it in the final version. Ah, okay. Chapter 6 is done. Chapter 7. Chapter 7. Chapter 7. Man, I love how I wrote this part. I can't help but get worried, like, what if I don't love a future arc as much as this one? But there's one I'm really looking forward to that I haven't written yet. Because it has another one of my favorite tropes. It's gonna be good. At least I hope. I can already imagine how I'm gonna write it. I'm in the house carpet. It's not as funny the second time. Okay. Nah, 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 nah. The scraggly man. That's rude. Wow. Man, fight scenes are so hard to write. I've never been in a fight before, and that's gonna be so obvious based on how I wrote this, but I'm trying. I'll just have to write more. The problem is that these other characters are actually using swords, but I guess my find and search correction was so good that it changed. It changed every instance of sword to axe. It truly did. But now people are using axes that don't use axes. There's so much to do. What the heck? What the hell? What the heck?
You haven't forgotten our objective, have you? I wouldn't dare. Ugh.
Oh. Oh. Oh goodness. I didn't even realize it was time up. I think that's the most immersed I've gotten so far this whole time. That's good. That's very, very good. Very good. Alright. Yay. Break time. Yay. Yay! We did it! How you guys doing? Did you get lots of work done today? I guess it wasn't a very long stream, but maybe enough to do a little something something. Yeah? That's my problem when I was trying to write too. I haven't experienced those things, so it feels like it's gonna be so fake. Oh yeah, man, I feel that way too. It feels so not genuine, and I hate that about my writing sometimes. But at the same time, you know, like, if you want to write something, you just gotta write it. Just give it a try. It's not like people... It's not like the dude who wrote something like Trigun has experience having guns as arms. I don't fucking know. Finished subscribers and got halfway through my playlists? That's great! That's awesome. It was productive? Yay! Why do I do this to myself? Hearing your writing is fun though? That's good. I'm glad I could turn something I need to do anyway into content. It's kind of what I wanted to see today, is like, can I turn this into content? Can I maximize content pilledness while also getting what I need to do done? I guess that's why, like, something that sucks about writing... I had to readjust. Something that sucks about writing is that I can't turn it into content until I'm done. And I'm constantly offline as a result. And I know you guys want streams, but it's hard to pick and choose. Like, I need to either work on the project that I'm bringing to the people or stream, which is also content I'm bringing to the people. Because streaming is such, like, short-term content for me, if that makes sense. It's like very, like, I don't want to say low effort, but it is the most low effort thing I do. And it's, I really don't know how to explain it. It's not a project, I guess is the point. So it's hard to choose between, like, no, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It makes sense in my head, but it doesn't make sense when I say it. Let me think. if I have a project I need to do and I need to spend time on it, then streaming's the first thing that gets sacrificed. You guys like the streams, but they're so like, I don't know, it's just, what the fuck? Why is this so hard to explain? I don't even know if you guys know what I'm talking about. I guess it's just hard to figure out like what to do. Yeah, an activity. Yes, an activity. Yes, thank you. I was honestly hoping BGG would translate the Effie to English translator. I was really hoping you'd come through. Yeah. And I feel bad because like obviously streaming the activity gets sacrificed like as a result of me trying to work on a project, and that's not very good. But now maybe I can keep streaming while also feeling like I can get what I need to do done. I think I'll do this again. That's because today was an experiment. I wanted to see how things would go and like how I'd feel about it. And well, it's a good sign that I actually went longer than I intended today. I was going to end the stream an hour ago, originally planned, but part of it is that I unfortunately, or fortunately, spent way too much time talking at the start instead of working right away. And I don't know, I just kept being like, okay, another 20 minutes, another 20 minutes. Let's go, let's roll. And I was able to get pretty immersed at the end, so I think this can be a good format for me. I might not do it all the time, and it's, as I said on Discord, it's not going to take the place of regular channel content, so I'm not going to use days off or anything for work streams, unless I really want to. Like, it's what I really want to do for that day. I want to work. Then maybe I'll throw that in there, but you don't have to worry about the channel just becoming like work with ephiepen, and then it's just me like going like this for 2 hours. You don't have to worry about that. Yeah, it's fine. It was nice to have a stream that I could enjoy without being locked in on the screen. Yeah. That's I guess that's what I liked about it too, is that I didn't have to worry about entertaining you guys so much. I didn't have to worry about talking so much. I was really worried about that at the start. It was hard to break that. It was hard to break the habit of like, I need to be talking or people are gonna click off the stream. Because the point of today's stream is just to work, and it doesn't matter so much how many people are here or not, you know? But yeah, the visuals on the screen are just, for today, are just an extra fun little thing to stare at if you need something to stare at. Otherwise, you don't have to stare at it. You can just sit here and watch me, listen to me go. I would consider this a success, is my point. I'm very pleased. I'm happy I gave it a try. We'll definitely do this again. Probably a bit earlier in the day next time, but yeah. Super stoked. I fell asleep before the stream started. Hi Star. What's up? We're getting ready to end pretty soon, unfortunately, but I'm happy you could be here. Yay. In the process of melting, Star? Yeah. So as I said... Oh yeah, that's right, I read Discord. I completely forgot that the weather is super warm for you right now. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I hope you can cool down. Well, that you've been able to ever since you sent the message. Oh my goodness. Get that girl a popsicle. Well, I finished my coffee. I finished it like an hour ago, actually. My progress, I actually didn't make a lot of progress. It's not because of the stream or anything, it's just because that's just how I am. It takes me forever to get a lot of progress. But Today I summarized chapter 5. I proofread. No, I think I summarized chapter 6. That or I proofread it. I was proofreading 2 chapters, and I created the bridge. This is what I really wanted to do. I created the bridge because, as I mentioned before, I created a new starting premise for this story, and so I had to rewrite the entire introduction, the first, like, I guess it turned out to be 5 chapters. And so that was taking me a while because I'm trying to figure out how to get all these details I made up connected together. And then after that, I needed to make it connect back to the original story that I wanted to keep. Because I was rewriting the introduction and then connecting it with the first original arc. Because I like that arc a lot. I don't want to get rid of it. It's got to stay. I want it to stay. And now, my thought after this, because this arc is now going to go pretty much as planned, as written. I just need to revise it quite a bit so that it reflects the new story. I need to think about where it's going to go from here. Because originally they were going to end up traveling pretty far. But I think it'd be nice if they stayed put for a bit. But I think I need to check. I should have a bunch of, like, plot lines I wrote down, like potential plot lines that I just never end up using. I could pick the fun ones and see. I need to go into my old document for that. I'm at a point where I keep thinking about just telling you guys what the novel's about, but I don't know I feel like it's funnier if I just don't tell you until I'm like ready to release it. You know? I feel like it's funnier. I don't know if the suspense is killing anybody. I don't know. Stay anonymous? Maybe I will. Maybe that's better. It's easier to talk about my progress if you guys are able to know what's going on, but I realize that, yeah, the surprise is more fun, as Star said. So I guess maybe I'll just keep it a secret for a bit longer. I don't know. I really don't know when I'm gonna be ready to release this thing. Though I guess if I'm releasing only the first... If I'm releasing the first 5 chapters, is that gonna be a problem? Actually, I need to see, because what's the... Ugh. 5 might be rough, because I wanted the last chapter you get left off on to be like the introduction to the first arc. Although maybe, I don't know, maybe it's fine. Maybe you guys get the gist. The idea. And that'll be okay. The plan was like release a chapter a week. And then like one chapter would be like primarily words, and then I don't know if I want to do one illustration per chapter or not, because sometimes I feel like a chapter doesn't really need a drawing. But it'd be something nice. Like, I really don't know. I can't tell if it'd be too much work or not. I'm just trying to think about, because back when my most recent experience with serializing a work in progress, like once a week, twice a month, was with Ferris last year. And I'm taking a lot of lessons from that experience, because I messed up in a lot of ways back then with Ferris, and I'm trying to correct on that. But I mean, a novel's different from a comic, but like it's a similar thing. We're like, okay, one chapter a week, and clearly drawing all those drawings for my comic was too much work, and now I have to consider like, oh, I'm employed and only have so much time every week. Am I gonna be able to write and edit and proofread and then draw an image once every week? I don't know, so I'll have to think about it. But the inspiration for this project to begin with was like a light novel, and light novels pretty sparingly of images in them. I guess it depends on the light novel, but most of the ones I've read, they don't have like a image every chapter. It's like every once in a while, you know, you get a little image and it has loosely something to do with the situation. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I definitely want to draw my favorite scenes at the very least. I might even do like comic versions of my super favorite scenes, like a little mini comic. It's a lot to think about. I've thought about even just release the novel part as is, and then maybe if there's something I want to draw, then I can draw it after the fact, and then just add it when I'm done. There's so many ways I can go about this. The drawing part I'm not super concerned about though overall. Like I just want to get the writing part done because that's the juice. That's the main content. And the drawings I don't want to be like the main thing because it's not. If I want drawings to be the main thing, then make a comic, you know. I best be heading now. Have a great day, y'alls. Bye, Blue. Thank you for coming. It's always nice to see you. Ha ha ha. What was that fake ass laugh? I'm sorry. Also, good news. My laptop didn't die during the stream. That was something. I mean, I should have said this at the start, but like, either I head out at a certain time or my laptop dies and then I can't work anymore. I have a gamer laptop. It was a gift from my father for graduating high school and getting into college. My father got this to me because he's like, you're gonna need a... Well, my parents both were like, you're gonna need a laptop for college for your graphic designer stuff. And they recommend a MacBook. And I'm like, but I want to use Windows. And they're like, yeah, you should use Windows. And my dad's like, if you get a gaming laptop, you can run games on it, so surely you can run all your art programs on it. And I'm like, yeah. How much RGB does it have? I have absolutely no idea. I don't even use this thing to game, to be honest. So like, I never thought much about it. RGB. I don't even know what RGB is, other than like color. Man, that's bad. That I don't know what that is. Let me look. I don't even know what kind of laptop this is. I got it 6 years ago. It's so old. Funny PC cycling rainbow colors? Is that really what that is? Man, I have no clue. Just some pretty lights. Oh, I don't... Oh, like... Oh, is it like an aesthetic thing? Because I definitely don't have that. It just has like a light up keyboard. It's funny they recommended a gaming laptop since some of them are really heavy. Oh, yeah, for sure. I would lug this thing around. And it would make my bag so heavy. It's not super heavy, but it's like enough to notice. And then everybody else had their little slim MacBooks that were super easy to carry around and fit in their bags. Mine would make my bag look like a box. A little bit. But I like it. I liked this little guy. It took me through college, and nowadays I use it to watch K-dramas and write stupid stories. Because fun fact is that I struggle to focus a lot when I'm typing on my PC for projects like this. Like, I can draw just fine and all that, but I can't think of it as like the writing box. But when I go on my laptop, it feels like the writing box. It feels like I'm back in college, like I'm doing some serious material and I need to focus, you know? It feels nice. So that's why I use my laptop. It definitely was a choice for this stream to make things run better on my PC, even though the stream did crash. Still. I don't know why. But yeah, I like my laptop. It's just my little guy, and he's still running pretty nice. Good for him. Hopefully NJ can send me his thumbnail soon. I want to see it. Let me go on to youtube.com and see if NJ has posted the VOD yet. I'll be so happy if he has, but I don't think he has. He hasn't. I can tell already. No. You need a physically different device to keep tasks separated mentally. Yeah, it kind of helps. I don't know. I was the same way in college. It was hard to focus properly if I wasn't on the different device. I've been doing this for years because I designated my PC as the fun box and then my laptop as the study box, because I would do all my Zoom classes on laptop. And I had a super nice setup back in the dorms when I lived alone in the dorms, because so basically when I lived in the dorms during peak COVID times, they would give you there was a limited amount of people allowed on campus, and if you lived in the dorms, you were living either in a studio, which was a solo dorm to begin with, or the cheaper option I took in my second semester of my first year was to live in the 4-people dorms by yourself. And that was awesome. I loved my studio. My studio was so wonderful. I miss it even to this day, low-key. That was my first semester of college. I lived in a studio by myself, and it was wonderful. I had so much space. I miss it. But I had my table that was intended for, eating at and sitting at and enjoying your time at. That was where I had my laptop and was my laptop space, my study space. And then I had the actual desk that the room came with. That was my PC fun box space. And then if I was chilling out for the night, I'd take my laptop over to my bed, which was a full-size bed, which I'm going to tell you why in a second, why that's so exciting for me. It's so dumb. Such a big bed for one person. I would just roll around and watch my cute little anime series and chill out, and then I'd go to sleep. And I had 4 closets. Oh my god, I called them 4 closets. It was actually 2 big closets that I had to myself. And then I had my own bathroom. The only downside is that there was a kitchen, but the kitchen didn't have its own sink, so the only sink you had was in the bathroom, and I had to do my dishes in the bathroom sink. It was ridiculous. That was definitely an oversight. You need a kitchen, bro. You need a drain. So I was really excited when I moved into the 4-person dorm. I chose the dorm that was I chose the dorm that it was 2 separate bedrooms, and then 2 people were supposed to share 1 bedroom. And so it was kind of a tight space if you're living with 4 people in here. And then the kitchen was a shared space. I decided this would be fantastic to live alone in, because I could push the 2 beds together and then have a big bed to myself, and then turn the other area, the 2 desks, into again, study desk and fun box desk. And then the kitchen I was so excited about, because it was this big kitchen space that I had 2 sinks to myself for, just for the bathroom. And then I had a kitchen sink and a whole counter to do stuff on. And then I had a bathroom, a separate toilet. They separated the toilet from the shower, which was really smart. Because then if you just need a shower, you can go in a shower. And the stream is crashing. The stream is crashing. What the fuck? Damn. Yo! Come on! Hey! Come back! Come back! Why is it crashing, though? I'm not even doing anything. It is not coming back. Bro, I'm gonna type in chat. Bro, it won't come back. What the fuck? It won't stop being red. Okay. Is it back? Oh no, it's going back. It's going back down. Oh, it's going down. What the hell? Ah! Well. Anyway. What the hell? No, it's going back down. Okay. Ah! Maybe I should just end. I should just end the stream. I should end the stream while it's green. Thank you for listening to me today. Thank you for studying with me today, or whatever you were doing. I hope you got lots done. I'll do this format again someday. I don't know when. Maybe next week. Maybe tomorrow. Not tomorrow. I can't do tomorrow. Again, I'm going to be on NJ's channel tomorrow at 2 p.m. EST for peak. As I've said many, many times throughout this stream. Big congratulations to my wonderful friend for debuting as a VTuber. Ah! Yay! I wish you a wonderful career. Tubing. Tubing. Yeah, we'll be collabing tomorrow. Super excited. Thank you for joining. I'll catch you next time on the ephiepen channel. I'm stalling. I shouldn't stall. Okay, bye. Bye, everyone.